MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first two games. So essentially this makes this a three-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're one win away from moving on as opposed to one loss from packing it up and heading home.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Aaron Slegers will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage. And
stepping in, Ryan Keene. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 34.
First delivery to him. And the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1, and we are officially underway this afternoon from Angel Stadium.
First pitch, 106.
The 1-0. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 2-0. Javier Baez waits on deck. 3-0 count. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home. Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
And that brings up Javi Baez. And that misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire. And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled away. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next to hit, Cedric Mullins. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Baez, the runner at second with one away. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Trout giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
So now to the plate, Narvaez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Swings through it for strike number 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Taijuan Walker gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Ready now is David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
Walker gets the sign. Here's his offering. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Inside ball.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second.
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Luis Rengifo is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. A ball that's carrying. And it's a foul ball, according to the ump down the line. Awfully close that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling, and it is a home run. They overturned their initial ruling, as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that?
Batting third. The center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as they watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Pitch on the way. Bouncer up the middle. He's right there. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth. The first baseman,
Ready now for L.A., Jared Walsh. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now the pitch. Ball well off the plate for a ball. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. One and 2, here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Danny Henderson.
Danny Henderson.
Now here it comes. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. 1-1. Is laid off for ball 2. Bouncer to the left side. Reined in on the first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball, that's all.
On a line, that's a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Chris Bryant now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Santander leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Here's Joey Gallo now, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Set and the pitch. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
2 out here and a runner at second. Just a bit late and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Another foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Now it'll be Max Stassi, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First offering on its way.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fouled off. Got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Gallo is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Batting seven, the left fielder, Justin.
Here's Justin Upton now to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now the pitch. The 0-1.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Ready now for Baltimore, Donovan Solano, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now the 2-0. Swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. in time to first, and there are 2 away.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Kepler the next to grab a bat as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The right fielder, Max Kepler.
First pitch of the AB on its way. He swings and lines it to left, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Through first and hustling for second, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
To the plate now, Jeremiah Jackson, as he puts it on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1. So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
From the belt, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And this is lined hard to deep left. Santander is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. Stepping in once again is Luis Rengifo, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
He's set. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
Comes set. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Kepler at second with 2 down. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. Angels are out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Cedric Mullins. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now here's the pitch. strike, and now it's 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Drilled on the ground is short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. In now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Into the box now, Danny Henderson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Stassi finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Orioles held in check there. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. First delivery to him. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Walker peers in. Here it comes. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Jared Walsh. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fouled away. A bouncer to the left side. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. Now at the plate, Max Stassi comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Struck him out, so it's for the 2nd time today. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, it'll be Anthony Santander, and they could use a spark from him here. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Two and 0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Now back, first baseman, Chris.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First offering on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Santander on at first, nobody out. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Bullet back up the middle. Trout patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. First pitch of the AB on its way. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
0-1.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A ball and 2 strikes.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, Donovan Solano, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Hit to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Orioles lead 1. It remains 1-0. And now here is Anthony Rendon. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Walker steps into his windup. Here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1. Oh, that's low.
Two balls and two strikes now. Struck him out. Next to stand in is Justin Upton. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Popped into the air, back behind second. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. First pitch of the AB now. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Stepping in now, Jeremiah Jackson. And he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Second base, David Fletcher.
To the plate now, David Fletcher. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-0 Angels. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ryan Keene. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
1-0 the count. Pitch on the way. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Next to hit is Javier Baez, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
No balls and 1 strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The batter, number 41.
Digging in will be Cedric Mullins. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. Plate now is the designated hitter, Luis Ren. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0 home. It's called a strike as he pulled the bunt back. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Left side. Bryant is up with it. And that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. Now the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
1 out, nobody on. And he misses with it. 1-1. Two balls and a strike. hit high and deep to right center. Gallo is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Jared.
So next to bat will be Jared Walsh. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They lead it 3-0. Aaron Luke is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 34, Aaron Luke.
So now here is Omar Narvaez. No hits to this point.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
From the stretch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Danny Henderson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now that the left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Next, it'll be Anthony Santander. First pitch of the AB on its way. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And now a pitch on the way.
No, that's bad.
Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Chris Bryant would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And here's the 3-2 from him. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now that third baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. from the belt. Kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground to third. Rendon is there. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom of the seventh now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. It's the Angels 3 and the Orioles nothing. And now for the Angels, Max Stassi, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Walker peers in. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Check swing grounder to the right side. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Justin Upton the next to hit. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. In the dirt here. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. 1-2 now.
The count is 1-2.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Next, it'll be Max Kepler. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. Well, this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball in. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Stassi over at second. Rendon, first, 1 gone. And he fouls this one off. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Ready to take his hacks again. Jeremiah Jackson blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Lays off 2-2 now.
2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Sonny Gray answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. At the plate now, David Fletcher. This will lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a slurve taken for a strike, 1-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The set and the 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 outs, this might get them all home. And he is in there.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Luis Rengifo will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Comes set, here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is
Swing and running play, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Angels are out in front, 6-0. Dan Winkler has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Digging in next, Donovan Solano. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. And the pitch. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Trout coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The bat, number 34, designated hitter, Ryan Keane.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Ryan Keane. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Here it comes, 2-0. 2-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Jackson is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special on my essence, I'm a
Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mike Trout.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
First delivery to him. Gray has logged upwards of 1,400 innings pitched so far in his career and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Gray's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jared.
And now Jared Walsh. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First offering on its way. Side, but it's well foul. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
That's ball
Tough
2.
pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball well outside.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The 3-2 pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the series, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
In now, Max Stassi. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Next up is Anthony Rendon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Gray ready with the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Got him. Couldn't connect on the slur that time, and that'll end it. But the Angels add one more to their lead, and it comes via the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's now 7-0. Felix Pena comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
64.
So now into the box is Javier Baez, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
It comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So next to hit is Cedric Mullins. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton is there, and there are 2 men gone now. At the plate now is Narvaez. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout on the run. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. A 7-0 shutout final today. The Halos take a 2-1 advantage in this division series. Aaron Slegers is credited with the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
This afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base.